welcome to your December tarot reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Cancer. I feel that for some of you, you are kind of waiting for something to either assist you or help you or give you that answer or that validation that whichever you want to do is the right thing to do. I feel that some of you are feeling trapped or restricted in a situation that it's well established, but that it's not necessarily promoting the happiness or the need for you to pursue your own happiness. And I feel that there's something here upon you needing to make a choice of happiness or needing to make a choice of convenience. And I feel that there is some kind of a little bit of a tug war inside of you between these two aspects of your life. Do I pursue my happiness, but how will this affect others? Will others understand? Will others suffer? There's a lot of projection of your happiness into what that will do to others. And I understand, as we are mothers and fathers and we have partners that count on us, it may be sometimes hard to not be affected by the fact that our choices and our decisions have impact on the ones we love. But that cannot be something to stop you from pursuing your happiness and becoming responsible for that happiness, if that's really what you're desiring at this time. And I also feel that for some Cancers, there's a desire to explode. It's like almost explode in a sense of breaking free of something. Whichever it is, there's a saturation here that it's on the verge of happening. So if you are a person that at this time is feeling, very the need to retreat and be very passive and at home the majority of the day, I feel that, and especially if this is an issue with family or domestic issues, this is something that's not beneficial to you because you may be repressing your own impulses and then creating an outburst on the home or on relationships around you that may not really understand what's going on with you. I feel that some of you are not opening up towards, they have some type of blockage in expressing your desires at this time. So instead of expressing, you may be more prone to act and do things hastily, and then it may cause a little bit of a difficulty in others understanding what's going on with you, because there's apparently everything is going okay. I feel that you need to accelerate, move, get yourself more involved into a type of a dynamic energy, making sure you are building your routines or the type of everyday life with things that make you feel excited, that make you feel happy, as simple as they can be. Or some of you would benefit to be more physically active, going out to walk, to run, working out, doing any type of physical activity will really help you, because there's impatience rising. And what I feel is that impatience may turn out to manifest a little bit on a resentful energy, a bitter energy, or impatient energy, in which you may lash out of measure. And I feel that regaining some grasp of control in the way you are moving is also important. And again, this all comes to the fact that you are not or some of you are not pursuing what you truly want to pursue at this time, and so you may do a little bit of I don't want to say mistakes, not like that, but you may do things on impulse that you may not then understand why you did it, and this could cause you some, again, I feel that some of you are really overwhelmed mentally in terms of what to do. I feel that that help and that assistance, or that word of advice, that word of guidance that you are seeking, it's seeking you. So I feel that it's coming, and probably more to the end, towards the end of the month. But I feel that as you open yourself up to that need to surrender to something, you do have the Hangman here. As you surrender, I feel that you need to surrender to the truth that it's being birthed out of a certain soul development that have been going on with you. And I feel that some Cancers have been feeling disconnected from what used to bring them joy, you know, from what used to make them happy. And now it's like, as you grow, as you change, or you transformed, or as you surrender to the truth of who you are and the truth of what you want at this time, there may be a little bit of an identity issue, because who you are is not resonating with the environment you are in, with the people you are in, with the type of situations you are in. And so there's a need to take some action and some measures towards your own happiness. I also feel that, you know, you need to ask yourself I feel that some of you will be asking yourself, or you need to ask yourself, in the name of what or who you are willing to make a certain sacrifice. And if that sacrifice is really something that you want to do, or something that you feel obliged to do, and in certain ways to sabotage your own happiness, and to not take a stand that is bold and courageous to run after it. So I feel that Cancers are a little bit on a tricky situation in the month of December, between aspects of themselves that are truthful and aspects of themselves that they present to society, to the community, to the establishments in their life. I feel that you have good family support, you have a good support. And so if you are open, if you are brave, even if they don't agree with the decisions you want to take, I feel that in the end, that support will go nowhere. The people who matter will stay. The people who matter will understand, and the ones that don't, they don't matter. And I also feel, again, that devil in the subconscious. So there's some type of negative pattern, or some insecurities of yourself that are keeping you in this belief that you are restrained and you have to be where you are and you cannot move and you cannot change. Pay attention to those types of feelings of obligation, of you being submitted to something where you have no power, because that's more of an undermining influence that you are having on yourself, or that you are allowing someone else or something else to have on you. But regardless, you have a saying, you have a voice, you have responsibility here in regards to pursuing your happiness. And I also feel that you may be afraid to rock the boat more than actually you will when you make these changes, because there's balance and exchange of the equal amount of give and take that will be the outcome of this is a better sense of companionship, a better sense of harmony between your relations, between what you give and take out of each other, what you give and take out of life. So I feel that you need some strategy before you act and before you implement, you know, the statement of the bold decision. I feel that the help and the assistance you want is going to come, and maybe it's going to come unexpectedly and in a different way than what you expected it to come. But still, there's a swift energy about someone coming into your life, or news coming into your life, or type of assistance tools suddenly coming into your life to help you and to answer your prayers. And I feel that the more you go out, the more you force yourself or push yourself to be dynamic, to be busy, to throw yourself into understanding what it is that you truly want to do in regards to your life, the more you will meet this energy halfway. I feel that others of you could be very surprised by the arrows of love. I feel that some of you are going to suddenly fall in love. There may be quite a rush or a quick energy to this type of relationships you may be attracting in the month of December, a swift energy to it and a sudden energy to it, and you may be very uncomfortable with that intensity, or that it's like an energy of thunder that suddenly breaks in your life, and suddenly you are in love and you don't know how that happened. And this really has to deal a lot with this Knight of Wands and this Eight of Wands, the arrows of love. Here it is. So I feel that whichever you are going through in the month of December, and the type of experiences you are attracting, are a part of this process of you needing to be more free, more on the pursuit of what you truly desire to do, and be brave about it, be courageous about it. Don't ask permission to go after your life, and don't self-impose some type of martyr syndrome complex where through your sacrifice, or the sacrifice of your life, of your happiness, you are going to make others happy, because you will not. That's an illusion that we tell ourselves to feel better about the fact that we are giving up on our happiness. So it is a very interesting energy that I feel for Cancers, and the majority of you is about pursuing your instinct and making a stand of what you want to do. Some of you are shutting down your voice too much, are not saying your opinions, are not expressing what you want to express out of the fact that, why am I going to bother? They're not going to understand, they're not going to agree. It's not about if they're going to understand or if they're going to agree. It's the fact that you have something to say, and you need to say it, you need to express it. This is a part of standing up to your beliefs and standing up to your truth, and not feeling dominated and obliged to the voices that are on the command. You may feel that your life is not on your command at this time, or that is too commanded by rules, obligations, authorities, institutions. There may be something that is really keeping you, an issue, a problem. It may be real, but still the cards are implying, and what I'm feeling is that if you have a real difficult situation that is not dependent on you entirely to free yourself from, if it is a debt, if it is a lack of resources, if it is an addiction, if it is the fact that you don't know where you stand in your relationship, whatever it is, that assistance to help you will come. But still, at the end of the day, with all the help in the world, you will need to make a statement, you will need to make a decision, and it will require a level of bravery and courageous element to it. I feel that in December as well, there's new opportunities for you to develop some type of interest to help alleviate the negativity and sometimes the pessimist outlook that you are having in the current situation you are in, whichever it is. Because what I feel is that this devil is working more in a level of pessimism, real pessimism, really having a very dark outlook at this time into change or into the moment you are in. And I feel that it's a fruit a lot of this denial of the Hanged Man. What you have here is a real awakening going on to the truth of who you are. And when we do that, and when we go through that, and when we emerge on that, a lot of the BS, a lot of the illusions, a lot of the unnecessary things around us, they start becoming more and more and more unbearable. They start having the weight of a cross. And, that's why the Death card is right after the Hangman. It's because it's the imminence of change becomes imperative to your survival, to living a life that feels like it's your own. And it's kind of the process I feel the majority of you are going on. And also, with the Star is the Past influence, you may have had suddenly, recently, an enlightenment, an aha moment, or an understanding of the truth you carry in your own thinking, in your own way of doing things, that it's working here as this trigger to what type of difficulties or challenges you are encountering on the month of December, which is to deal with free yourself with anything that is not real. Anything that is not real, anything that is working against you, or at least protecting, sheltering your energies, blocking away abuse and control from outside forces, having more of a saying in the direction your life is going. Some of you, it's through this sudden rush of love or the sudden realization that you are quite in love or passionate about someone or some new project or some new idea, that you're really going to realize that you haven't felt that alive in a long time. And in the end, it's going to make you feel quite good to recuperate a part of you that has been a little bit more blocked or non-expressed. I feel that it's a hard step for you to start over or move on from something in which you have put a lot of yourself emotionally. And so it's hard to walk away, to start over, to take that risk. There's a lot of stake for some Cancers here. But still, I feel that you're going to receive the answer of the best approach for you to take. And I feel that you should, meanwhile, involve yourself, engage yourself in outdoor activities, in keeping yourself busy with things you actually appreciate doing. Because I feel that your intuition in this month is working through action. So being more out there, more active in your day, in your daily basis is going to help you gather some insight and actually build some strategy that where you may once you want to do something, you may want to do it fast. And this is also maybe here the energy of the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, is that you either may want to play it all safe, or once you make a decision, throw it all to the wind. And this is why you need here the Six of Pentacles, is to regain some control in the way you are moving, in the plan, in the strategies you are building, so they don't overthrow you totally out of your own need of security and your own need of some grounding energy. And so that you don't lash out in overly excessive impulses that are more a fruit of your own unfulfilled desires. So there's a lot going on for Cancers. I feel that some of you could have some headaches or some it's like an energy of pressure that either is self-imposed or that you are feeling or someone is provoking on you, it's like a lot of pressure in your mind to make a decision or to do something, to stand up for something, and it's complicated for you to make that stand in, you know, in that fast, bold way. But I feel that as the month unfolds, it's going to get better, and balance and harmony can be restored, and fairness. So ask yourself if you have been having more of a problem giving or taking. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you overall in this year 2016 that have been supporting my channel, donating, commenting, liking, sharing, sending a lot of love and gratitude. I'm so thankful for it, and you know, hopefully we'll see each other soon. And Merry Christmas for all of you who celebrate Christmas, and also a Happy New Year.